What's poppin', players? Alright, so welcome back to Mike and Lakaija's channel about healthy relationships.
What's going on, everybody?
So today, Michael is going to lead us in our time together.
Alright, so today the topic is going to be over jealousy.
Jealousy, yeah. Sorry.
I think jealousy is jealousy can be a good thing and a bad thing, depending on how you look at it. And then, being in a long distance relationship, some people may be very jealous, and mine may be just wondering, here and there. So what do you feel about jealousy? Do you get jealous? Are you jealous?
Nope, I do not get jealous. Only because I'm really not insecure. No offense to insecure people, but I don't have no reason to be jealous, and I feel like you're gonna do what you do, and if it's something disrespectful, then I have no problem with moving on. If most people are jealous because they're afraid of losing something that's theirs, right? But I don't want to sound cocky, but I feel very confident in what I bring to the table in our relationship, so I don't feel like there's too much reason for you to be looking elsewhere, And also, I feel like if you're gonna cheat or be on somebody else, then that's your choice, and you're gonna make your bed and you're gonna lay in it. So I don't get jealous. I'm more of a person that's like, I don't know if I wouldn't say I would. I'm very open, I would say. Like, if I see you looking at a girl that's really pretty, I'm probably looking at her too. Like, I'm not scared or nothing like that, but I just admire beauty, so I wouldn't expect you as a man to turn your head or not look at other women, or if you see a lady with a big butt and she cannot lie, then if you ain't looking, it's gonna make me question, like, wait a minute, hold up, like, I don't know, it's just weird to me. Like, it ain't like looking is a harm, looking is harmless. It ain't like you talking and touching and doing all that. So, am I jealous? No. What was the second part? Am I jealous? Do I get jealous and what?
Get jealous, like, are you a jealous person?
No, I'm not a jealous person. I'm not a jealous person at all.
Well, for me, I'm not a jealous person. Now, let me backtrack. I don't think there's something wrong with somebody being jealous, but sometimes it can show that a person just cares that much about you, I guess. However, me, I ain't a jealous person, because if a person wants to do something, they're going to do it anyway. I just hope that the person is an honest person.
Right.
I don't get jealous. People got eyes, like you said. They gonna look here, they gonna look there. It's based, pretty much based on if that person is, if the person got any morals or values, what they hold on to. I ain't a jealous person. Mm-hmm. I don't care if a guy's looking at you, or you looking at a guy. It's natural. However, lust is a sin.
Well, I lust for you all the time, so forgive me, Father.
So, have you ever been in a jealous relationship?
I was gonna ask that. You're so in sync. Let me see. Yeah, a situationship I was in, my ex, yeah. He used to be really jealous, but it's only because he was, not such a good person, I would say. So, like, see me talking to other dudes, or, like, if I'd be like, oh, one time, me and my cousin was finna just go on a walk around the neighborhood and, whatever. And he was like, you finna go to some dude house? He just starts spazzing out. I'm like, bro, what? Like, I was very confused, like, It just was very confusing because I'm just like, wow, okay, well that's interesting, because that's not where my mind would have jumped to, you know. So I think that's the only time I really encountered something like that. Other than that, I ain't never been in no jealous relationship like that, and I've never been the jealous person on the end of spazzing out or just being overprotective or something like that. What about you?
But there is a difference between jealousy and then knowing.
Yeah,
There's
agreed.
a difference between, in my opinion, it's a difference between. But me, like I ain't been in too many. I can count the relationships on my hand, on one hand. So, but there was this one girl that I was talking to, and she would call me and just have all these questions. And so one day I'm like, where you getting at? You know, like where's all these questions coming from? Well, it was from another dude putting stuff in her head. You know? And I was like, and it was a homeboy of mine. And I'm like, well, that's how that dude is. You know, we all accept this guy, how he is, because we all know how he is.
Right.
He uses that role to try to get a female or whatever, right? So I had to explain that to him. Like, hey, you can leave if you want to, but what he's saying ain't true.
Right.
Yeah, that was my experience with jealousy.
Yeah, that had to be uncomfortable and annoying. I don't think I could be with somebody who was like jealous. Like it might be a little cute at first, like oh, you know, but then I'm too old now, too mature to think that that's cute. It's just like, nah, bro, that's a red flag. You seem controlling. I can't be controlled because I'm gonna do me all the time. You know, like I don't. Huh?
It can lead to violence, physical, emotional.
It can, and it's gonna be reciprocated. Because we ain't having it. But yeah, you're right. It can lead to a lot of stuff, like those simple red flags. Like even okay, I guess I did have another instance. So I met this dude once, and we were texting. It was only like 3 hours of us getting to know each other and texting. And I'm like, oh, I'm finna go to work. I probably won't be available for like the next 2-3 hours. He like, no, you're gonna have to find a way to stay in contact with me. My girl can't be busy like that and not have. And I'm like, who the skirt blocked? Never talk to this person again. That's a immediate, very for real. Very for real. And I was just like, yeah, we're not doing that. I have learned to notice red flags immediately. We not having no conversation. We not having no discussion. This ain't that deep. Deuces.
Yeah, I didn't even know each other.
Didn't even know each other. And I'm like, I'm glad I didn't get started because that would have been a waste of time. Yeah, a waste of time. So I was just like, nope, not having it. So yeah, I don't think I could do no jealous relationship just because it's just like, I wouldn't say I'm very, I would say I'm very nice. Like this in a public setting, that's just how I have to be in the field I want to be in, and also as a waitress, I'm just nice, and you know that's how I make my money. So like some people might find it a little bit flirtatious, but that's just me being me, you know. So I mean, I'm sure some guys can easily get jealous if they see the way I work, but it's just like, yeah, if you can't handle it, then you can bounce, bro. I don't really care.
And I mean, there's a thin red line in between, and it could be hard for some people trying to distinguish niceness and flirting.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Yeah. What was I going to say? You said something I was really fine, but I was listening. It was I feel like people who are like overly jealous, they might have been through something that has led them to believe that they can't trust people, you know? And so I feel like that's why it's important to have conversations like this. Like, have you ever been in that type of situation? Because if you would have known, haven't we gotten to know each other, you know, or whatever, so it's not that big of a deal at this point. But in the beginning, if you would have told me something like that, I would have been able to try to understand that maybe you have past trauma, and like work with you a bit and see like, well, no, I probably wouldn't work. I probably would be like, nah, we're not gonna get it happen. But like if it wasn't something like super heavy where you always talk about where you at, what you doing, blah blah blah, like you ain't on it like that, then that's fine. A little bit of jealousy is okay, you know, but something I can work with and something I can be like, okay, I understand you have trauma, so I don't mind checking in. I don't mind being present for you. Stuff like that is workable. But stuff like taking it to the next level does not work for me.
It's checking in, taking it to the next level.
It depends on what you consider checking in. Like me and you have a relationship where it's just like we talk first thing in the morning, and then we'll go for a little bit because you're working, I'm in school, whatever the case, and then, hey, how's your day going? That's, to me, that's what I consider checking in. But it's not really, not necessarily like, all right, it's 8:02. He's supposed to text me by 8 o'clock. You know, like nothing like that. I'm talking about just regular, like keeping up with each other. But I don't really consider that keeping up because me and you genuinely are seeing how each other's day is going, you know? But if somebody take it to the step of, I need to hear from you every hour, on the hour, then yeah, that's doing too much.
It's doing way too much.
Yeah. But yeah, anything else you want to say, babe?
No, not on that topic.
No. Yeah, I don't think so either. So, thank y'all. Again, we're trying to keep the video short. So, we hope that, you know, we was able to share some healthy relationship advice with you guys. And, again, hope that you get to know your partners through asking the necessary questions. Pray us out. All right, Jesus. We hope that something we said today is able to help teach and educate somebody, help people connect better, understand one another's past, present, and what they desire in the future. Amen. Bye, y'all. See you Friday. Have a good week. Mwah.